Hey, everybody, welcome back. This is Miss Faye, and this is my world. Okay, today we have a letter, and we're going to talk about 50-50 relationships. 50-50. Now, before we get started, I want to mention that I have adopted a family to help for the holiday season. But I'm going to need your help to help them. So I would appreciate it if you would donate the price of a cup of coffee to this channel because I would really like to do something nice for this family. You know, there's so many families out there who won't have a nice holiday because, you know, they're having a tough time economically or whatever the situation is. So, I have adopted this family and I want to see if I can help them, but I wanted to come from the channel. So I'm asking you to donate what you can, and it will be deeply appreciated. And also know that when you give, the universe gives back. So when you give generously. You're not giving in vain because the universe will multiply your giving and give you back tenfold. I want to thank you so much, and I really appreciate you. Now, I did pull a video for this topic. So let's watch this video clip, and then we're going to dive right into the letter and talk about this issue. 50-50 relationships. Here we go.
With the man.
What's the
And we
trigger?
went 50-50, and I went to work and he went to work. But guess wasn't 50-50. The dishes wasn't 50-50, the laundry wasn't 50-50, the cleaning wasn't 50-50, and that's an everyday motherfucking job. I come home and they got food on the table, got clothes on the bed, got shit everywhere. Every day I'm exhausted. I'm coming home, I'm cleaning my house, and yes, I do that anyways, but when it's just you, it's just you. When you are cleaning up for a man and his children and other people, it is a whole full-time job, and you don't get time for yourself, and that's why women get burnt out.
Okay, let's dive into this letter. And I just kind of scanned the letter, and I believe that this young man sent me a letter before, and he was homeless and looking for love. So now let's see what he's got to say. Okay, here we go. I'm the 50-50 share. And what's wrong with that? All right, he wanted to know, why the woman can't pay 50 and he pay 50. Well, he's broke. He's homeless. So, he's just trying to make it work. I understand. They say we are the providers. Well, you want to be the man. You want to be the head of the house. That's what it means. You know, it costs to be the boss. Okay. That's the excuse trick for gold digging women. They looking for money and luxuries, not security. No, we are high value. Okay. And some of the letter is a little sketchy, so you have to excuse. I'm trying to decipher what he's trying to say here. Walking broke on cheap sandals, approaching him. I'm a former homeless. Now I work at McDonald's, living in a studio room. No car, catching buses to work. And what's wrong with that? Nothing's wrong with that. But if you're asking what's wrong with that and you trying to get a woman, you got nothing to offer a woman. Okay, come on. Come down to brass tacks. You got nothing to offer a woman. I'm sure that you will find a woman on your level who got what you got. You understand? And you all can just hang out together. But if you're looking for a decent, upstanding woman, you got to have an offer. You don't have it. You broke. I have everything because I'm respected. I don't have to prove to anyone. And if I do, will be at my level and 50-50. Well, good for you. I mean, you have the right to have your own standards, no matter what they are. But that doesn't mean other people are going to go along with that. I mean, you may find a woman who thinks that's A-okay. But the women I know wouldn't. I don't know anybody who would. But, you have free will. So your standards can be your standards. And you can look at your life and see what your standards are. Okay? There's waitress working at Waffle House catching the bus. They know better than me. At the gym, I'm well respected by all ladies. I see it. That's respect. Well, you know what? If it's respect that you want, it looks like that you get respect. You talked about that in your first letter, how much that people respected you. And I think that's fantastic. But you need to come down and be real with yourself. Okay? I say congratulations that you got a studio, apartment, or room, or whatever you got. At least you got a job and you got a place to lay your head at night. I say that's good for you because when you wrote the first letter, I don't think you even had that. So I congratulate you on pulling yourself up. Keep doing it. Keep moving up. Keep moving up and have faith. You seem to be real worried about people respecting you. And I guess that's because, a lot of people can be cruel to homeless people. And that's probably why respect is a big thing with you right now, because you've been disrespected, especially when you were out in the street. So I can understand that. But as far as you dating, I think it's still a little soon. Give yourself some time to get stable in your place, stable in your job, because women are expensive. You say 50-50, which means that what you're looking for is you pay your way and she pays her way. Well, then think about this. If that's the case scenario, why is she with you? You got to think about that. What is it that you are providing for the relationship to make her want to be with you when she's got to pay her own way to be in your company? You got to think about it. Okay? If you were able to afford a woman, then you can entice her by taking her places, buying her things, and just being nice to her, doing little sweet things for her or whatever. But you can't afford that. You cannot afford to date a woman. And I think I said that in your first letter. Maybe you didn't get it. But right now in your life, you should concentrate on building your own life. And I am very happy to hear that you're off the street. I congratulate you, because in today's economy, that's no easy task. And I hope it goes well for you at your job. And you can only move up from there. Okay? So keep your nose, horn it up, and your courage. You can, what I want to say is, you see, in your mind, you can be whoever you want to be. But out here in the world, it's the way that people perceive you. And it's through their own perception that they're going to see you. You understand? No matter what you envision for yourself, if you are trying to impress other people, which if you're trying to get a lady, you're going to try to impress her and she's not going to pay any attention to you. So if you're trying to impress other people, then you need to be aware of the way that she would perceive you. Okay? That's very important. All right? But just know that women expect, the reason that they're even dealing with you is to be entertained and to see if she wants to spend more time with you. That's it. That's it. She's not that desperate to be with you that she's going to pay her way just to be in your company. And you cannot provide anything that's fun. So you got to be real with yourself. That's what I'm saying. Just be real with yourself and concentrate on yourself. Continue building yourself up. And let me know how you're doing. Write to me, and I'll tell you what I think about it. All right? But I'm not saying that in the future you'll be primed to get yourself a date, but not now. It's too soon. Not now. Concentrate on yourself, building yourself up from there. I don't even know if you even told me how old you were, even in the first letter. And that makes a difference because I'm hoping that you are a young man. Now, if you're over 50, that makes your choices even slimmer. With everything. With everything. If you over 50 and and this letter kind of sounds like you're just starting out, then you need some deep healing. If you're over 50 in this shape. Okay? And if you're looking for healing, get back to me. I'll let you know how to do it. I hope that you understand the message today. And I really hope that it helps someone. Now, those of you who may have a question that you'd like for me to answer, my email address is in the description. And if you're looking for today's affirmation, the link is also in the description. I want to thank you so much for supporting this channel. I wish you all the very best and happiness, and I really hope to see you next time.